Hello, my name is Shaw Ashley. I'm the director of the NAB Survivor Challenges, and I am here with
Eric Jones.
Derek Jones. So, Derek, what do you do for a living and what makes you kind of a local celebrity?
I work for the Horry County Sheriff's Office. I've been a deputy there now for almost 8 years. Absolutely love my job. I love the sheriff that we work for. Local hero wise, I would have to just say, just being part of the community. It's one good thing about the sheriff's office. We're willing to help out just about anybody or anything. They call us, we're there. Love to help. Um, been here my whole life. Uh, Actually, in the 8 years I have been with the sheriff's office, I did receive two life-saving awards. I had two events where I just happened to be in the right place at the right time and did the right thing and was able to pretty much save two people's lives. So it's been a happy thing for me. It's overall just love it.
That's awesome. So, kind of going off of that, why, pretty much the same question in a different way, why should the community root for you during the competition when they look at 14 other people?
Well, because I get back on the road and get back on the job. They don't want me to pull the. I might let them get by with a ticket or something. I don't know. I'll use my outsources. No, I don't know. I'm a funny guy, I believe. I get along well with others. I'm a hard worker. I love challenges. I think people they tend to like me a little bit, and I might make one or two mad, but that's how the game goes.
Okay, awesome. So, what are you most looking with what you've seen? And of course, you're a fan of the show. What are you most looking forward to during the competition?
Oh, it's got to be the challenges. I mean, the challenges by themselves. I mean, from watching you're the first season of your show and many, many episodes of Survivor. I can't wait doing the challenges because watching the challenges on TV, you're easily like, oh my God, I can easily do that. What's going on? What's going on? Why can't they do that? But I know it's totally different once you're actually there. So it's going to be nice to see if all my trash talking on the couch will, pay off and see if I can actually do what I see on TV.
Awesome. So we talked about this briefly before we started the interview. Have you made any pregame alliances? If not, do you plan to, or do you want to keep the game authentic in May?
And it's funny you've asked that. I have not done it yet, and I'm trying to decide if it is a good thing or bad thing. And I mean, it's smart too, I believe. I don't. It's one of those things. It's like it could be a good thing. It could be a bad thing. I mean, I'll definitely reach out. I probably don't want to give all my cards out on the table at first, but I think getting a little bit of a pre-alliance is probably something I'll do. I just haven't jumped on that wagon yet.
Awesome. So again, we have, outwit, outplay, outlast is the name of the game. And basically that means there's three types of gameplay: social gameplay, strategic gameplay, competitive gameplay. Of the three, social, strategic, competitive, what do you think your biggest strategy is going to be?
I'm hoping competitive. I think it'll be competitive, then um, social, and then strategic. I think I might struggle a little bit in the strategic because I don't really like lying. I don't really like backstabbing, and I know that's part of the game. And you can't be honest to everybody. I mean, it's somewhere you've got to lie to somebody, which I don't really like, but I know it's part of the game. So I think it's the outlet. I think I'll be pretty good at social. I mean, I tend to make people laugh, and they'll like me, but they might like me too much, and they might consider me a threat and might get out in the get go. So we'll have to see. That's where I have to outlast.
Awesome. So, looking at the cast, you know, as usual, because we're so far out, the cast is subject to change, of course. But I think the cast, hopefully, will stay solid. Do you notice with the group of people right now? Do you notice any divides already, or people who might be grouped together through pre-existing relationships?
Oh, I'm sure. I saw like one of the things I noticed. with everyone's occupation. There's like two or three there. They're from the school's district, and they're all female. And it's almost like, okay, I can already see a little form coming there. It's like, let's all teachers stick together. And I have no doubt there's definitely some backdoor talking already with people who have the same occupation. And definitely there's some people out there that's a whole lot more local celebrity than I am that, just well known around. So absolutely, I'm sure there's definitely some alliances being formed already.
Okay. So, you talked about being excited to see the challenges. Do you think you'll be good in most of the challenges? Because we have the physical, tough ones, and then the mental, the brain games, the puzzles. Do you think you'll be good in most of the challenges? And if not, how do you plan to overcome that and stay in the game?
Well, I mean, I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but I think I'll be pretty good in just about the physical and mental. I love puzzles. Half the time when my son even does a puzzle, I'm the one that comes in and fixes it at the end, and puts that one piece that no one can find to put together. So, but then again, it's that's not under pressure either. I've never had to do a puzzle under pressure with time and fighting against someone else, beating someone quicker. So I mean, that's where I'm saying watching it on the couch and talking trash to the TV, thinking you can do it, is a whole lot different when you're out there actually doing it. So physical, I think I'm going to do great in the challenges. I don't really foresee. I mean, I'll volunteer first to do whatever, so there won't be no sitting out on any of my challenges. So I'm ready for it.
Cool. So, what have you, I know we're just now getting started. What have you done to prepare for the game? And if not, what do you plan to do?
Um, well, probably it's a good reason to get back in a little bit of shape. I used to run a lot, so I need to probably start running a little bit more because I'm sure they're seeing season one. There's running through the trails and running through the woods, and so I probably need to get myself in a little bit better shape. So this is a good excuse for me to get that going and work on that summer bod before May comes. Um, but when it comes to Survivor stuff, I'm a big camper. I love camping. My son loves to camp, and as a matter, I just taught him for the first time how to start a fire with a flint. So he was able to get one started. A little nervous with him using a knife, but he did a very good job. And so, I mean, I'm pretty good with ropes. I'm good with knots. I can make fire. So it should be interesting.
Awesome. So, here's the last question. These interviews are great because not only do we have people, it is the North Myrtle Beach Celebrity Challenge, and we have a lot of, most of the viewers are in the community who are rooting for people they know. But the cool thing about it is I've worked hard to get this out to fans of the show who aren't in our area. And we have a lot of viewers from around the country and even from around the world who watch this fan made version and they like to root for these people that they don't necessarily know because that's what we all do with the show. So there are people who donate on behalf of people they don't know because they watch these interviews and get a good idea beforehand who they want to give their money to. So do you have anything else you want to say to the public or anybody watching why they should throw money your way or just enjoy, keep a lookout for you in the challenge?
Absolutely, I would love to. I mean, for the simple fact, the camp that's even there for the kids. I mean, that's the whole point. Is all of this is for the kids and to get the camp back up and running. And I know my son is dying to do the kids survivor camp. So I mean, you'd be helping my son out. Make me look good for him. Saying Daddy raised all this money to get you in this camp, get this camp up back and running real well and cleaning it up. So I would love all the donations I can get. I would love to be able to just to say I was the top tier in getting the donations for the camp. So, and you always want to support your local police and sheriff's office. So, don't make me that. I don't make. Just remember, I'm the good guy.
Awesome. So thank you so much for joining us today. I'm going to go ahead and stop recording.